Welcome to our second episode of WLIOnews. I'm Lincoln Sturgill. This week we are beginning to spotlight graduates of Elliott County schools. Our first spotlight is our very own principal, Miss Adkins. WLIOnews' Michael Trimble interviews Miss Adkins about what it's like being the principal of a middle school.
I'm Michael Trimble with WLIOnews, and I'm here with
Emily Adkins.
Okay, we're going to ask you some questions. Why did you become a middle school principal?
Well, whenever I was younger and decided that I wanted to be a teacher, I knew that I couldn't teach for 30 years because I might get a little bored or I might get a little stale in my position. So I wanted to think of something that I could do outside of the classroom, and administration is where it took me.
Next question. Do you like it as the principal?
I do. It's a different type of worry. As a teacher, you have a whole lot of control over your classroom and you kind of know how your day's going to go. But as for a principal, no 2 days are the same. I walk in at 7:30 in the morning and I have no idea what my day's going to be like. So I do enjoy it.
Okay. Third question. What is the hardest part of being a middle school principal?
My hardest part is seeing you guys make the same mistakes over and over again. I know I've got some kids in here a lot of times as repeat offenders, and I try to set them down and tell them the right path that they need to put themselves on, and it seems to not get through to all of the students. And when I see you guys fail over and over, and I know that you could do better, that's the hardest part for me.
Okay. Fourth question. What is your favorite part of being a principal?
Definitely the students. Whenever I get to do my observations with the teachers, it is so much fun for me to be in the classroom with you all again and just seeing you guys in your regular element and in a positive light instead of a negative. I really enjoy getting to be with you guys and not having to discipline you for once.
What do you do in your free time?
I have 2 wonderful little girls and an awesome husband as well. And I've got my oldest is 4 years old. She just turned 4 in April the 16th. And then my newest is 5 months old. Her name's Miley and Maven is their names.
Okay, next question. What's your favorite food?
Pizza.
Pizza?
Yes, pizza is my favorite.
I say most people like pizza. Last question. What is your favorite sport do you have?
I think it would be a toss-up between basketball and baseball.
Okay, well, that's it for today, guys.
Thanks for having me.
On May 9th, students will begin taking the KSA. Jackson Salyers and Aiden Witt interviewed teacher Tiffany Justice about how students can be prepared to do their best on the test. We are back with episode 2 of WLIOnews. Today we're here with Justice asking her questions about the KSA.
On the scale of 1 to 10, how hard is the KSA is?
Well, the KSA has everything new this year, so it's going to be like a trial and error year, but I'd say it's probably about a 7 out of 10.
What are some of the study skills test taking tips?
Some study skill test taking would be to use process of elimination on any reading questions. Usually you're going to have at least 2 that could be right. You're going to go with your best answer. And then as far as math, you're just going to plug and play those multiple choice answers in. And then if they work out, then you can. If it doesn't, then you automatically know it's not correct.
How do you prepare the night before the test?
You always want to get plenty of sleep. The next morning, I would say plan to be at school either early or on time and have some kind of morning snack or breakfast to be able to give your brain some energy.
As a percentage from 1% to 100%, how many students do you think will test proficient?
I think proficient, probably about 30%.
Okay. What advice could you give for a student who takes the KSA?
Advice, I would just say try your best, make sure you read all your instructions, make sure that you actually follow the instructions, and look for any key details that say if it is included or not included. Next up,
WLIOnews' Michael Trimble interviews Jayde Ison about her experience in becoming a physician's assistant.
I'm an Elliott County graduate. I graduated in 2015. I was actually a newscaster on my version of Elliott County Middle School News, and I'm glad to be here.
All right, we're going to ask you some questions.
Okay.
What type of classes did you take to become a doctor?
To become a physician assistant, I got my bachelor's degree from EKU in Richmond. That was in athletic training. And then I took graduate level classes through Moorhead State for 2.5 years, and then started work.
What was it like going from a graduate to becoming a doctor?
That was a difficult transition because you feel like you've studied in a textbook and you learned it all, but seeing it on a real human is is a little bit different. I had a lot of clinical work in person that made it a little bit easier for me to transition, but it was still a little bit difficult.
Was being a doctor your dream job?
I didn't really know what I wanted to be even when I graduated high school. I knew I wanted to do something in healthcare, but I wasn't sure what it was. Now that I am a physician assistant, it's the best job I could think of.
Okay. Last question. What was some advice for those who want to become a doctor?
If you want to pursue anything in the healthcare field, I think it's important to realize that the things that you do now, even in middle school, can affect the outcome that you have, the schools that you get into. They look at a lot of things from your past, extracurricular activities that you did, and your grades as well.
Okay, well that's all for today.
Thank you.
The ECMS golf team had a real hole-in-one year. Interviewing the players is Nolan Stidham from WLIONews.
What's your favorite golf club?
Well, I like the 7-iron. It's very versatile, and I'm pretty consistent with it. I can hit it majority of the time.
What's your favorite golf ball?
I like a Titleist Pro V1X.
What do you like about golf?
I like that it's really challenging. It's a challenge.
How long have you been in golf?
I did high school golf last year, and this is my first year of middle school golf.
Who is your golf inspirator?
Jared Flannery. Like to shout to Jared Flannery.
What do you do to prepare for a golf match?
Just gotta get something to drink, get some golf balls and stuff ready. Pretty simple, really.
I'm a reporter for WLIO News, and
Even Copley.
I'm going to ask you some questions about golf. What's your favorite golf club?
My boomstick, the driver.
Okay. What's your favorite golf ball?
Probably Pro V1.
What do you like about golf?
You get to go play anytime you want, whenever you want.
How long have you been in golf?
I've played since I was like 5.
Who's your inspirator?
Jordan Spieth.
I'm a reporter for WLIO News, and I want to ask you 7 questions. What's your favorite golf club?
Probably my driver. My favorite golf club is my fishing wedge.
What's your favorite golf ball?
Titleist Pro V1X. Titleist Pro V1.
What do you like about golf?
It's just a fun sport to play. I like that you get a free round every time you go, and all you have to pay for is your golf cart.
How long have you been in golf?
This is my 3rd year.
3rd?
Yep.
Wow.
I've played putt-putt since I've been about 2, but actual golf I've played since I've been about 10.
Who's your golf inspirator?
Jared Flannery. Tiger Woods.
What do you do to prepare for a golf match?
Sometimes we go to the putting green, chipping green, and driving range. We go to the driving range and hit all of our clubs in our bag just to get warmed up and loosened up. What sparks intense emotion, fierce competition, and rivalry? You might be thinking of the NFL or the NBA, but you could see all of these things daily during the 7th grade break football games. WLIO News reporter Mia West and Kenton Wagner share what's happening on the field.
Welcome to WLIO News.
And I'm here with Hayden Kissinger and Mason Good. What is your guys' favorite thing about football? It's fun. The competition, really.
What's your favorite football team?
The Bengals.
What's your favorite football player?
Joe Burrow. What's your Jamal Chase? What position do you play in football?
Wide receiver.
Wide receiver.
How about this, just for fun? There's no middle school or high school football in Elliott County, so there's a group of students who have just started a league of their own, and today those teams traveled to Morehead State University to play their own Super Bowl. MSU football players serving as their coaches and referees for the game, which was won by the Chiefs. Hard to tell, though, who was having more fun, the players or the MSU Eagles, but definitely a win-win for all those involved. On the last episode, we interviewed the East Kentucky Lightning's middle school teams. This week, we interviewed 3rd and 5th grade members to hear their opinions about the program.
I'm here with WLIOnews, and we're here with the 3rd through 5th grade East Kentucky Lightning team. What is your favorite basketball team?
Grizzlies.
Grizzlies.
Grizzlies. Celtics. Golden State Warriors.
Golden State.
Okay, who is your favorite basketball player?
Steph Curry. Kobe Bryant. Alson. Kobe. John Morant.
What is your favorite food?
I don't know. Steak.
Yeah, I love steak too.
Okay, is basketball your favorite sport?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, what's your favorite memory?
Scoring on those 7th graders or whatever. Well, technically they're high scores, but whatever.
When Brentley hit a 3 in that guy's face. But my favorite part, to be honest, Kentucky Lightning holding in games and trying to win. Beating 5th graders. Yeah. When did we like middle school? Remember? 1, 2, 3,
On behalf of all of us at WLIO News, remember to be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. We leave you with an original tune by Skeeter Whip. Thanks for watching.